guys, it's Misty Eyez, and I am here with Queens of the Week. And this week's topic is from Pedro Lola Mendez. And of course, she didn't post this week, so I guess she doesn't have to do her own topic. Anyways, it's kind of basic. This week she just wants to know our Christmas wish list. And to be honest with you, I don't believe in Santa Claus. And it's a good thing I don't, because Santa Claus hasn't brought me anything for years. I don't have a Santa Claus in my life. But this year, and it's actually been kind of a tradition, a friend of mine who was my massage therapist and became really good friends of mine, ended up by the way, I didn't get a massage while I was there. Sidetracked. Moved to buttfucking Egypt. And so the last couple of years, I think like 5 years now, I've been up to visit him because him and his boyfriend don't really celebrate Christmas. They don't exchange gifts. And the last thing I want is to show up to somebody's house that they're like, you know, got a tree and they're, you know, doing the gift exchange, and I get to sit and watch and feel like a third wheel. But at the same time, I sometimes get 2-3 days off of work in a row because of Christmas. I don't want to just sit here and do nothing. So this year and the last couple years, I decided to go visit a friend in the middle of nowhere and have a hashtag redneck Christmas. So it's been tradition, a couple things. Every year after Christmas dinner, we go and watch a movie. And either that night or the night before, we have a big bonfire. Well, this year, they invited, and they asked my permission. They're like, can I please invite some of our friends? They want to meet you. And meanwhile, this is my vacation. I don't bring hair. I don't bring makeup. I don't bring clothes. I bring a change of clothes, obviously, but I'm literally just no razors, just chill in the country, redneck style. Yeah, so I didn't have a Christmas list, I didn't have a wish list, I didn't have anything. And this year, I guess Santa decided to give me a present anyway. Because what had happened was, there was a person there in the military who was a straight man and at the party. And I guess he decided that he had to have me. So, you know, the party was several hours long, and every time I'd get up to go pee or get another drink or whatever, he would find a way to discreetly, because nobody really noticed at first, that he was following me. And, you know, when I'd come out of the bathroom, he'd be waiting for me, you know, trying to kiss me. And I was like, honey, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to take advantage of a drunk person. Sorry about it. You know, it's just not going to happen. Long story short, he got too drunk to drive. His car keys were hid from him, and they put him to sleep to pass out in the living room on an air mattress. And the party continued for a couple hours, and I guess it all winded down, and a couple people, you know, were like belligerent and ended up passing out. Thank God I had my wits about me. I was feeling it. I think I drank an entire bottle of cognac, maybe, with eggnog. Holiday drink. And but I was cool, like, especially when some of the people got, like, one of the girls at the party was so drunk she wasn't even speaking words. She was just like, and she was the first one to pass out, and they took her to another bedroom, and she crashed, and her husband soon followed, or didn't soon follow, but ended up following and crashing as well. And yeah, so I went to bed, and next thing I know, there's a naked man in my bed. And I was joking the next day, I'm like, so I might have been raped last night, may or may not have been raped. And my friends were like, oh my God, like really defensive. And I'm like, no, maybe forcibly seduced. And I'll tell you why, I guess I'll tell you why. That it ended up happening, because the next thing I know, his mouth was on my south. And I guess a lot of and I guess the reason why that, I guess that might have been my magic key to, oh, you kind of know what you're doing. So his oral skills were not that bad. And he might have been a good kisser. And, yeah. So, long story short, after denying him and rejecting him all night long, he forcibly seduced me. And I'll tell you what, if he wasn't oral, and if he would have been like, you know, some guys are like, some straight guys are like, I'm going to ignore your penis, I'm not going to touch it, I'm not going to lick it, I'm not going to see it, keep it hidden from me, and I'm just going to fuck you and that's it. If it was one of those, it would have been very much a hell no, get out of my fucking room. And if he didn't, I would have screamed to the top of my lungs and woke everybody up. But it wasn't like that. I guess he was a little more into pleasing me. And reality, he respected my hard limits and my boundaries. And at the end of the day, the only thing I regret was when his cell phone was dying, he wanted to go to the car to plug it in, but his keys were hidden, so I gave him my charger. The only thing I regret was that, because at 7 o'clock in the morning, his phone was ringing, waking us up. And that was sad, because I didn't want to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So at the end of the day, it was a little Christmas present from Santa Claus, I guess. Yeah. So, I guess I did get something for Christmas after all. And a friend of mine mailed me some DVDs for Christmas. A couple shows I had never heard of. And I think that was my only gifts for Christmas. And that's fine, because I really don't have a boyfriend and I don't have kids and I just don't really celebrate Christmas. So, without that special someone, it's hard. But it's all good too, you know, you get days off and that's not normal, and I took them. And I got forcibly seduced, that's what I'm going to call it. Maybe persistently pursued, because he did not take no for an answer. He was not taking no. After several times of being shut down, he was like, this is going to happen. And it did. Yeah, so the only thing I regret is not hiding his phone or letting him put his phone in his car. That might have changed the things. But, yeah, that's my Christmas list. And next week, we are not posting. Next week, the girls that are posting are the audition girls. We're auditioning for 2 days of the week, which you might be aware of. And we have a couple, I think we narrowed it down to the top 5, so they'll be posting next week. We're taking a week off, and then we'll be back with the full cast of the 7 girls. So basically, next week, do check in and watch all the girls' videos, because we need your opinion. If you like them, if you love them, make sure and comment and or like the videos so that we can pick the right girl, or 2 girls. And that was Misty Eyez with Queens of the Week. Yeah, my Christmas list was nothing, but I ended up getting something after all. Loving you, Zuzi. Bye-bye.